What is good, everyone? It's Zigzag here, and welcome back to another Geoguessr video. I'm joined today by Fungus.
Yo, what's up? Good to have you along,
Yo,
Fungus. Well done on the intro, bro. I think you actually kind of nailed it. Okay, first try.
thank you. Yeah, I should
um,
start a YouTube video. I don't know.
yeah, true. What's up? Basically, we're going to be doing the World Cup format. Obviously, Fungus almost made it to the World Cup final. Literally just one round away from beating Consus, who, of course, was the eventual champion. So, pretty insane run that Fungus had. Also, the biggest dark horse. Yeah, we are going to be playing the World Cup format, except instead of two moving games, we're going to do two NMPZ. So, we're going to start off NMPZ, then go no moving, no moving, and an empty set. And the reason for that is Fungus is significantly better than me at moving, and so it's going to be more balanced if we do it this way, I think, and more fun for me, and hopefully for the viewers too. Okay, any comments before we get into here, Fungus?
I'm just excited to play. That's gonna be fun.
Absolutely. Okay, well, I think we'll mute up, and I'll go for the first one, which is NMPZ, okay? Okay, so Fungus is muted. Let's go on NMPZ and see if we can take it out. The official world map is really interesting for NMPZ because obviously sometimes you're facing away from the road and stuff, which makes things tough. But okay, first round here, we have like a Brazilian-looking pole here. I think it is Brazil. This particular pole top here is found often in Maranhão. So I'm thinking this is Maranhão, actually, but I'm not exactly sure. He's guessed. I don't actually see anything that, like, screams Maranhão about this round, but I think I'm just going to go for the guess here, because I'm not exactly sure. So let's see if I'm right. It was actually Maranhão indeed. Definitely a weird-looking round. And I guess that's also the case here. A lot of the NMPZ rounds are actually quite difficult, so yeah, that was a good start from both of us, I have to say. But, let's see. And we're right into the multis, of course. Now we can change that. We have like an Orthodox church here, which is really interesting. Is it like Colombia or something like that? Looking for anything here. I don't make it out, to be honest. I think it might be Brazil again. Do you have Orthodox churches in Brazil? Maybe. It doesn't feel like Asia, and the houses kind of feel Brazilian. And in the window here, we don't have anything. 2022 copyright, yeah, so that would fit well enough for Brazil, I guess. I'm just going to go for it here. I'm not entirely sure, but like Santa Catarina? I just can't think of who would have immigrated that's actually Orthodox. Don't really associate that with Brazil at all, but nor with anywhere else in South America. So I guess it might be correct here. But he's crying, so he might not know what country it is here. Let's see where he goes. And yeah, it was Santa Catarina indeed, and he goes over in Argentina, which is not a bad guess. It keeps him in the game. But this goes to show like the NMPZ, and especially like with high multis, is really quick a lot of the time. This is an interesting one. It almost looked like Australia, but I think it's actually Portugal or Spain. He guesses. Okay. I would say maybe this is Portugal, but it really looks like both. So I may just click on the border here. I think it's like likely to be correct. It's pretty flat. Well, it's somewhere around here in my opinion. So let's see if we're correct about that. And it was actually Spain. So again, doing some damage here. It's not actually going to be insignificant. Already double. So there we go. Got him on the ropes here, but this is my home turf. NMPZ, obviously we're switching up the rules a bit. NMPZ, definitely my preferred way to play. This is Brazil now. It's kind of wild looking, honestly, in a way that I didn't expect. I feel like this is right in the center of the country, like Mato Grosso, Tocantins, Goiás, something like that. We have long insulators. I'm going to go like southern Mato Grosso here. I feel like this is a good guess, and it was northern Mato Grosso instead. He gets the state. Good guess from him. I don't know. I was feeling pretty good about my guess there, so that was one where I was likely to always lose a few points, I think. Next one here. We're looking at a difficult one. Is this Brazil again, somehow? 2022 copyright. We have wooden poles. Is it ever Senegal? So we have the ocean, or like the bay south here. And I can't make out what the poles are looking like apart from that. Is that a mosque? I think it might be. I think I'm liking it here. Let's turn on the other compass, which, okay, so easterly. So to our east, we have some kind of water. It could be San Luis. It is very sandy like that, so I don't mind it. I think that's my main thought at this point, but I obviously don't feel particularly confident. Okay, buildings-wise, the building to our left here almost feels more Brazilian, but then these two, they feel more African. So I think overall, I think I'm right. It could just be a lake as well elsewhere in Senegal, but the sandiness does kind of look like that. I'm going to send it in here. And it was San Luis there. He goes in Dakar. Good guess as well. But that's actually going to be enough to knock him out. Not quite. Okay, 1.4k there. Okay, nice guess. And the last one here, or hopefully the last one, maybe, is 3.5 times damage. Not Canada, I think, just US. It could be Canada. I could be in trouble here. It's a dirt road, which you often see more in Canada. Okay. He hasn't guessed yet. That makes me feel good. Then it might be more so US. So I'll be thinking like Nebraska, Kansas, alternatively like Saskatchewan, or maybe even Alberta, which is obviously a bit concerning. But yeah, I think the length at which he's looking at this round makes me want to go more US, and I would say Nebraska for that reason. I think so. I think Nebraska is probably my call. Oh yeah, we see a hill in the background there. Okay, that changes everything. Big hill to our southeast. Well, it's not Canada, I think, for that reason. But I have to click a bit further west here. Maybe this is actually like even... Oh, wow. It was actually the Rockies. And there we go. GG. Damn, I mean, Canada last round. Not exactly what you want to see. But yeah, GG's there. Nicely played. GG's.
Jeez, phew, that was rough.
I
Rough
mean,
start for me.
Canada's not exactly the country I wanted to see come up on
No.
that multi, but, you know, it happens.
I wasn't even sure it was Canada, but I saw like the butte in the south. I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah.
either Alberta or Montana.
Right.
And so I just hedged it too.
The hill I actually only saw in the last 5 seconds. I'm not even joking. So that then I just really was lost. Because I thought it was Great Plains somewhere, but then I realized I was wrong. And yeah, okay, nicely played. Let's head through to no moving. Should be interesting. And yeah, let's head into it right now. So good luck. No moving. I feel like Fungus probably is stronger than me at this point, but it's not to say I can't win. I certainly can. So let's see what we got going on. A lot of palms and a lot of hills as well. Thai flag, of course. So, is this more of a northern type of vibe or a southern type of vibe is the question. Insulators are the normal type. They don't have like 8 rings. They just have 6. And the hills are relatively sizable. So I would be thinking this is more north, perhaps. Yeah, let's also switch back to the other compass, which I prefer on no moving. It'd be great if you could just have both on the screen, really. I think it's probably time they add that. But yeah, I'm going to send this in north, I think. Maybe just kind of like a more of a tempered north guess, not all the way up there. Let's go for that, I think. So here we go, 15 seconds to go. I wonder if he actually knows any phone codes or anything. As a moving player, he may have learned such things, in which case he may be able to line up everything here and get a good guess. We'll see about that. But yeah, I hope my guess is decent here. And it was decent. It was all the way over here instead. All the way in the west of the country. Big valley there. So Chiang Mai, pretty good guess, I think, as well. And we're on to 1.5 times damage already. Where we might be in Canada, so I could be in trouble here again. 307. I hope it's not Canada. So plates are looking interesting here. I don't pick up what they are. Okay, this is the US, I think. It feels kind of more warm than you'd expect for Canada. Okay, down the road here, fairly dry. So what is this plate doing here then? The yellow at the bottom, I don't recognize, honestly. Nebraska, but this is too hilly for Nebraska. Could it be California? Maybe. I mean, the yellow sticker, it might just be unique to this area in California, but I don't necessarily think it's California. Okay, let's actually think. Utah, it's not. Wyoming? Didn't think so. Didn't really look like Wyoming to me. It could just be Montana or something. It's pretty risky because we have like a lot of more southern looking pines. I'm just gonna have to hedge it, everything here. It's not Oregon either. I don't know. I'm just gonna go Utah. Wyoming it was. I wonder what those plates were. I mean, actually, they were just Wyoming plates, I guess, but I didn't recognize them at the time. That's okay. Yeah, definitely a very hilly Wyoming, especially for so far east, but yeah, Wyoming, I guess. You get hills all around. Okay, next one here. It is Indonesia. We have a brake light here on the car. Definitely feeling like Java with a bunch of these roofs, although there's not that many real tiles. We have them, but not that many. A white brick here as well. I think this might be East Java. That would be my vibe here. Although he knows his Kabupaten as well, so if there's any writing here, we could be in trouble. But yeah, I think East Java would be my main idea. Yeah, I think so. So let's get in here. I was just thinking maybe like a town like this. Maybe this is more of like a sensible guess just to hedge for this whole area. And hope it's not West Java, which it easily could be, of course. But okay, I'm going to make the guess here. I think I'm satisfied with it. And we'll see where he goes because I don't think it's an easy one. And it could be another island. And it is another island. He hedges in the water. And it's almost knockout damage there, 2.3k in Jumbi, which, I mean, a lot of tiles for Jumbi there. Obviously, he was also thinking the same as me, just a bit more of a Sumatra vibe. Okay, next one here is Norway. Fairly southern here. I think these trees look fairly southern. And the landscape is kind of epic, so I'm thinking more western for that reason. Stavanger area, this kind of stuff. Bergen, just going to go for it here. Hope for the best. I mean, we had a lot of pine trees as well, as far as I can tell, on these hills, which are definitely more so in the south half of the bottom half of Norway. The bottom quarter, really, you could say. So I'm feeling decent about the guess. We'll see. It could be closer to Oslo as well. And wow, it was actually quite a bit further north there. Maybe not as many pines as I thought. He also goes for a similar guess. So flossing me so far. This has been a very different game to the first one. But you just never know what round you're going to get to bring it back, as we saw last duel. Okay, next one here. It's going to be Romania. This is a Romanian poll. The hills, okay, the architecture here. Yeah, a bit Germanic in influence, I think. Some of these like roofs, like that one. So I'm thinking probably the middle of the country here. But then again, I don't really have a good idea, so I think I would just click literally in the middle, but maybe slightly towards the south. And the bigger hills here, actually, the direction of the hills is all around us, so we're actually in the hills. Maybe a town like this. I feel like that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to go for that. I really don't know here. And also, he's the type of guy who can scan and line up something nicely, so I hope that he hasn't, but I could get knocked out here. Okay, well, it's between us. We're not going to get knocked out, but we'll lose a bit more. It's going to be a couple hundred. Yeah, okay, so we are way behind here. Mexico's a good. It's a country I've practiced quite a bit. I think he's also good at Mexico, though. Lots of rock walls around. This just feels like a very standard Yucatan to me. And that's not really good. We wanted a hard one, not an easy one, because he could just out-region guess us and knock us out. But yeah, I would say it's most likely the state of Yucatan. He's made his guess. Okay, let's think. Maybe it feels a bit more coastal, because it's so very flat. So yeah, I'm just gonna go like that, I think. And yeah, it was nearby. He also gets the coastal vibe. Fortunately, our hedge is better, and we don't get flaws, so that's at least pleasing, I guess. And we get a big country here, probably Russia or something. That could be good for us. Is it? No, it's Estonia. Great. That was sarcasm. I'm not happy to see Estonia. He could knock us out easily, and we can't really knock him out. It's not really possible for us. It's very sandy here. I might guess on one of the islands for that reason. Maybe a bit risky, but just with the absolute sandiness and the places being very close nearby, I think I'll go for that. Also, he can scan for place names, so I think I should just guess here. It's really risky, but I kind of like it. Why not? And could it actually... No, it can't be Finland here, even though the languages are similar because of the dashed lines. And obviously this is not Swedish, so yeah. Has to be Estonia. Let's see where he goes. And okay, let's just Tallinn there. I mean, probably should have just hedged. We're going to survive, but on barely any health. Okay, I mean, next one here does look good again. We have Russia, I think. This time actually Russia. Nope. Okay, but where is it though? Actually going to be like Czechia or Hungary. Probably Hungary here. We have to basically get on it correctly. Long antenna. I think it's Hungary overall. I think it's a bit too flat for Czechia. I'm just gonna go like that. Yeah. Let's just hope we clicked the right side and he didn't. He's crying. He doesn't know where it is. I mean, I think the house... It doesn't actually feel typical Hungarian. It was Kaliningrad, no way. Okay, well, I was right. It was Russia. We could do a massive amount of damage there, which is crazy. The Maltese were actually crazy at the World Cup. Okay, 5 times damage here. Blue car at the front. This is North America, I think. He's guessed. Okay, it's probably Canada then. I kind of thought BC. We have a lot of birches. I don't really see any trees that scream West Coast. Maybe this one does. We have to go like Nanaimo here. Hope for the best. Oh gosh, yeah. Canada. Oh, Canada. Why we have to get Canada on High Maltese, I don't know. But yes, this is unfortunate. I don't know. I just thought it's so distinctive that maybe it was like going to be West Coast. That was not the case. Okay. Well. Where are the Australia rounds?
Oh no.
Well played.
Jeez.
Your guess on the Kaliningrad was better than mine. Yet you almost lost off.
Yeah, I was between the two. I couldn't figure out which one, so I sent the next game.
I didn't even look at the buildings properly, and then I looked and I was like, these are not Hungarian buildings. What is going on?
Yeah, they're like Russian. Or
Yeah.
Ukrainian,
Okay, so
but...
moving now. I think the best of 5 is looking. It's troublesome for me at this point. Stranger things have happened.
I heard from someone. Yeah, I heard from someone that you can get back from 2-0.
Yeah, true.
You might not win in the end, but
True, that's right. All right, can I pull a fungus? I mean, if I win this game, then I feel good, but that is,
yeah,
of course, well, we'll
you
see.
have to win the game by sending the wrong country to that. Too, but, okay,
Ooh. Okay, true. Good point. Okay, good luck, bro.
you too.
I'm apprehensive about this one. Obviously, moving. We're playing in Fungus's ballpark here. We just have to instantly go and hope for good guesses. Looking like Indonesia by these roofs, and Kabupaten is so strong that I'm literally not even going to give a single opportunity for him to find where this is. And so let's hope that the Kabupaten are not readily available. If you're unfamiliar, Kabupaten are like the small regencies, the small regions, and yeah, they're brutal if someone can find one. So hopefully he didn't, and he probably didn't actually, but he does. Well, maybe he did and he just couldn't quite remember where it was, but he is immediately doing 1,000 points damage, you know, casually. But the multis kick in quickly, and we might be in Australia here. This looks like an Australian kind of neighborhood. Or is it Hawaii? It's Hawaii, okay. Okay, this is actually one where I might actually just go and kind of see the angle of the ocean. So that is kind of to our east. And I think Oahu or the next island down are the most likely. I might try the next island down. It kind of looks like that. Although then again, it's not many angles. Maybe this one I meant. Yeah. I'll try that. I'm gonna try it. Why not? You know, you only live once. Let's go for that. Oahu's probably more likely, but it's one of these 3 or 4. It could be Big Island as well, to be fair. So it could be a good hedge. But I don't think it's the furthest north one, and I don't think it's Molokai. So we'll see about that. He manages to 5k in Big Island. Not exactly surprised. I wonder if that was a place name. Probably just landed up nicely, which makes sense to be honest. But at least we didn't go Oahu. I guess that's good. Next one here, Canada. I would say. Yeah, it appears to be. We have a bit of red plate going on here. Could this be... Ooh, there's some mountains as well. Yellow sticker at the bottom. I think this is actually British Columbia. So yeah, the transformer is facing towards the road. I don't want to let him get a place name here. This feels kind of southern to me. And it feels kind of eastern as well. So maybe like out here, Castlegar or something. This is not fun, guys. At least we only got it on 2 times damage this time, but where are the Australias? You know what I'm saying? I'm going for it. I'm leaving it there. I don't know about this. Let's see. Okay, not too bad. It's actually nearby. Not too far from where I clicked, so that's a good guess. Staying alive, despite the Canada. Okay, next one here. We back in Canada again. See, seems like we might be. Oh gosh. Green on the plate this time? Well, what's going on here? Blue on the plate actually. Okay, I think it's Canada. Yeah. I'm gonna go for some extra info. Okay, what about the lights? So the light is more of the Ontario style. He's gonna find a place name here. I guess I have to just guess. Yeah, Canada flag. Oh, yeah. I think I would just go. It doesn't. Is that a hill? What's going on over there? Yeah, guys. I don't know. I think this might be like Ottawa. This is risky, man. I'm going Ottawa for fun. Okay, we actually have a sign here. Let's see what it says. No French on it, which I don't really like. Would have preferred that. Yeah, we have probably like suburb names maybe, but no city name, which is good. Good thing. It was just Toronto there. Oh, a hill. See, I thought I saw some kind of elevation there. Gosh, we are getting battered around by these Canada rounds, bro. It's no joke. Okay, well, maybe we can play on some extra games after, because these have been not very long. This is Nigeria. Yeah. And it feels fairly western to me. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go before he gets info. This is basically how it has to happen on Nigeria. Go there. I feel like this is a decent guess. I have a lot of palms, so maybe it is a bit further south than what I clicked. Just hope for no, like, region name on these. There probably will be one. Elele? It could be the place that we actually are here. We'll see. Not too bad. We stay alive. That's good. Yeah, happy with that guess, honestly. And, you know, the multis are high such that with the right round... Oh, with the Greenland. I tried to practice Greenland. He might not know either. Okay. So you have the... Not getting too much off this one. Don't remember that car. Maybe we can move one? What's that one? Nah. I think he's more likely to know this than I am. Well, definitely, because I don't recognize it. I kind of thought it might be this region, just based on the landscape as well. Let's try it, see if it's correct. Okay, yeah, he knew it. Tassalak car. Yeah, forgot that one. And that was... Well, that went really horribly, honestly. Yeah. I mean, what are these
Alrighty.
seeds, bro? It's not. It's kicking me while I'm down, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. Oh
Canada,
man.
Canada, Greenland to finish it off. Like, all right, bro. With a Nigeria, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Shall we just finish off the 5 games to see if I could have
Yeah, we
gotten
could
one?
do that.
I feel like that's. I feel like
Yeah.
that's what I feel like now because these were not really. Yeah, the last one. This
Surely we get
was.
one Oz.
Okay, we'll do
I,
no
I
moving
mean,
now. Okay, so I initially thought, based on the poll, that this was going to be Japan, but yeah, we have the black car here. This is Korea. Now, this kind of rolling farmland landscape, I definitely associate with the south, and particularly around Mokpo. But Busan has that, maybe even Jeju or something as well. Do we see any water? We don't. So I guess a little inland here, something like this, and hope for the best. I mean, it's a risky guess. Like, it's a fairly, like, it's a region guess, and it is there. Oh, he goes Japan. Wow, he must know it's, no move, by the way. I don't know if he realized. Oh, he knows. Okay, missed the black car. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's fair play. This is northern Nigeria, I would say. If it was Japan, it was Kyushu. That's a good point. Very much so. Okay. This is, yeah, definitely Nigeria. We got the police follow car here. It's going to be further north. Abuja feels probably wrong. It's a bit poor to be there, probably. But somewhere nearby, I want to say. It could be further south as well. I might just hedge it dead central here. Lifer? Could be. I don't mind Lifer as an idea. It's quite forested in the background, though. I think I'm actually getting the wrong vibe here. I'll go Lakoya. To hedge it. Do we have any? We have guys dressed up as in Muslim outfits though. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I missed that detail. So yeah, north of Abuja instead. Yeah, missed that detail at the time, but that's okay. Next one here. We're not in Canada. I think it's US Virgin Islands maybe. Let's take a look at the car. Yeah. Honestly, that's one of the first times I've like really kind of recognized USVI off rip. But yeah, the red card normally on the South Island, white card normally North Islands. And no doubt he will turn around, see, and well, he's probably trying to get the 5k here, but it won't be much damage differential in my opinion. And yeah, it's going to be eastern there near Christiansted. And yeah, it was actually like colonized by, yeah, it must have been colonized by the Dutch at first, didn't know that. Okay, next one here. 2.5 times damage in Botswana, I think. Yeah. So we're in Francistown or somewhere near there. Kind of felt like that way to me. Somewhere northeastern, I think. Now, I don't see any like evidence one way or the other here, though we do have some hills. It doesn't feel south to me. I don't think it feels like Gaborone. It could be like Palapye, or it could be Francistown. I might just hedge at Palapye. I think it's fine. Like that area is pretty flat with some hills, so could certainly make sense. Either that Francistown is my main thought here. And it was actually all the way up there. He goes Gaborone, so that's going to be some nice damage at least. Okay, 1.6k. We'll not sniff at that. That was actually another one of my... That was probably my third thought, that area. So also happy with the region guess. Next one here. Is it Turkey? Yes. Okay, Turkey I've been practicing with Geoguessr a bit. But this is a difficult one. Yeah, so Western Turkey feels more likely to me. But... I don't really like get a strong vibe here, I must admit. It could just be the center as well. I don't think it's far east in Turkey. Okay, he has not guessed yet, so that's good. Yeah, this to me is just a difficult round. It's quite green, so you would think more the north half of Turkey, which is greener. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I might just kind of hedge it north of Ankara here. I don't actually think it's here, but I think this kind of encompasses most of the possible places at least. So hopefully my logic is right. Hopefully it's not far east, which it could be, which it really could be. Yeah, this is just a hard round. So let's see what Fungus goes for here. Okay, was actually in the area, which I'm very pleased by. He also goes for the same guess though, so it's not really going to be too significant. So he's down to 3.1k. Next one here. Looking like maybe some Norwegian signage or something like that. You know, I'm actually kind of terrible at Verein. Vien, I don't know. Feels Norwegian, right? Yeah, everything feels rather Norwegian. We have 2019 copyright, which is really common there as well. How far north is this? Trees? Yeah, feeling kind of middle to me, I would say. Yeah, I would say so. which is difficult. Like the hills are not big, which is often like kind of a middle vibe as well. More Urana area, certainly possible. Grong area, I kind of like. I'm just going to go Grong here. And okay, it was more Urana area instead, but we are closer again, so this is good. Definitely getting a little bit of revenge here. Even if we lose this duel by some Canada, then I feel better about it. Okay, and we have quadruple damage here. And we have some... Oh, actually, Argentina, I think. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Argentinian plates. I really thought this wasn't at first. Do not make out what that says. I think the Catamarca, maybe? Okay, well, that wouldn't make the most sense to me, I think. Could it be? What does that say? Camaraniac or something like that. That's like what I see. Okay, so what about the actual... I mean, oh, it's not Catamarca, I think. Okay, we did have hills, though. We certainly had hills to our west and to our north. And Catamarca honestly fits that description. That's not Catamarca. Neither is that. Catamarca is here. It honestly fits that description. I think I just leave it there, honestly. Like, the climate's right. I don't see any dirt, which makes things harder here. And, yeah, oh, it does say Catamarca. Okay. Wow. Really should have read that sign earlier. Fortunately, yeah, it goes our way, so that's good. Wowie, I almost fumbled that one pretty hard. Fortunately, I like thought in time to think about the mountains and thought, okay, it should actually be there. We get Canada here, which is obviously okay, bad. But that's okay. It should be Alberta, which is good at least, I guess, on the flip side. And we're gonna let him 5k if we keep going like this much longer. So that's kind of the concern here. Maybe entering the mountains like that. We have some kind of mine going on here. It's very green. Lots of trees. We're like some way where we enter the mountains here. I don't think it's all the way up there. It could certainly be down here. Maybe this feels better. Okay, so what are the mountains are kind of going more east to west, which is interesting. Okay. Kind of between that and this. I feel like he just 5Ks if I leave it much longer. Do we have a... We don't have any kind of... It looks like there might be like a river to our south here. I think I'm going to leave it there, even though I feel like this one's also quite possible. I just hope we've chosen correctly here. And wow, okay, it was Grand Cache. Place I've been before, actually, I believe. Yeah, but yeah, at least no damage there. That was very fortunate. If you just 5k'd, then we were in big trouble. Well, we were done for, but yeah, that's good. Next one here, Malaysia. It's a country I'm better at. What does that say? Yeah, so I don't think that's actually too helpful. What about the rest of the round here? Yeah, so vibes are pretty, like, neutral here. I wish there was more info here, but it seems like there's, yeah, not too much. It could just be, yeah. So I think the possibilities here are Perak, Kuala Lumpur, or Southern. And I think it wasn't quite right for Southern, so I'll just send it here. And it was actually in Kuala Lumpur area, which is great. That is going to be GG damage right there. So, well played to Fungus, and we finally get our first win here. Happy with that, guys. Okay, GG.
Yeah, I must say, not my strongest performance.
The Canada,
That was pretty rough.
I would have been tilted if you weren't on there. I can't even lie, bro.
Yeah, that'd have been funny.
That was a pretty crazy one. Okay, NMPZ. Let's see if I can
See
if I can finish it off with some honor here. Let's see what's going on. Definitely looks like Brazil here at first. We have the Mona Lisa, which is kind of cool. This is indeed Brazilian. Now, the lights don't give me too much. The poles are round, so maybe we'd lean south for that reason. Fungus is very good at Canada, by the way. I mean, at Freudian slip at Brazil, by the way. So I don't really love my chances here. To get closer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a strong opinion here. I might just like go like Rio or something like that here. Even though it is very flat, I guess that's kind of the concern for guessing in Rio. Could be like a town like that though. I don't know. I'm just gonna hedge it like that. It could easily be max north. Could be max south. Urban Brazil without a phone code is. Oh, it says 16. I'm an idiot. Well, we're not that far. It's gonna be Sao Paulo region, like probably Campinas or like some bigger city there. But gosh, damn, wow, I threw. Yeah, it was 16. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, urban Brazil without a phone code, hard. Urban Brazil with a phone code, pretty easy. So there you go. You didn't see it, so I can't complain too much. And we're already on the Maltese. Rockwall here. Is it Croatia? I think Croatia obviously seems pretty likely, but it could also be a Spanish island. I kind of like the sound of the Spanish island idea. Just because I don't really... They don't seem that Croatian, these houses, nor do the hills. So, and the road as well, certainly could be Croatian. Think objectively. I definitely got to take my time here. Spanish island. I still like it with this red field, honestly. Yeah. I think I'm going to go for that. This could be big damage if I'm right as well. I was looking around Menorca today. Menorca does have such hills. And it often has, like, these Greek-looking houses. I'm going to try something interesting here. I wish I could look around now, but this is a risky guess. Croatia's still so possible. But I think the red dirt in the field here, I like it for this region. Ooh, am I right? Oh no, wow, an Italian island? I mean, Spanish island's a good guess, I guess, for that reason. He just goes Croatia. Very standard, and a pretty good guess as well, I guess. We're equidistant there, he's even doing some damage. Next one here, Brazil? Should be, I guess, Brazil. We have a big green sign there. This is difficult, for sure. I think I might just go for the exact same guess as last time, to be honest. This, my actual vibe might have been Salvador, but I feel like there are more cities down south that actually look like this. So I feel like that's probably the better sense. We've got a very red road here. Poles? I mean, that pole does not look round, but it could be. That pole as well is round, actually. So yeah, I think I'll send south again here. Sao Paulo, São Sebastião. I think I like that guess. I mean, this can be anywhere, guys. So... I mean, the dirt's very red. Might not be the best guess. It could be inland as well. It could just be Brasilia. No, not Brasilia, but something like that. I don't know. Let's just hope the south guess is decent and move on. Hopefully we don't... He's calling GG. I mean, surely he knows it's Brazil, right? Let's see if he does. Oh, we go... Wow, you went Panama. Fair enough, I guess. And it was Tocantins. Yeah, inland, but like right next to the ocean, or right next to the big lake, so that kind of makes sense. Maybe I should have put on the pressure there. We could have done even better. I don't know, if he just missed the poles or something. This is Cambodia. Oh, we're driving left, though. Okay, India. Or is it Thailand? I mean, Sri Lanka? Kind of looks like Sri Lanka, right? Yeah, it does. Oh, we have Indian colors on the base of that flag. We got Southern language as well. I think we might have an Indian flag there, too. Yeah, so we just guess Tamil Nadu, I guess. Yeah, let's go for that. Do I love it? No, but do I think it's in the right area? Yes, because it looks like Sri Lanka, so I think it has to be quite southern here. And the Cambodian palms, I forget where they are, but probably more so on the east coast, so we could be okay here. Okay, it was actually west coast. Yeah, maybe they are more west coast, I forget. It's decent damage for fungus there. 388 points. Okay. I thought I was right with the language, but it was Karnataka. Okay, this is Netherlands, pretty easy one with the big bike lane. We have place names, which are pretty big. Hugeveen and Orvetta. Hugeveen. I mean, it gave me more of a north vibe. Hugeveen. Orvetta. I don't know if I'm finding these ones, guys. Can't lie to you. I mean, it's probably worth checking around this area as well. Okay, what about the other one? Ooster, Veppen. I mean, these are all like places I feel like I've heard of before, but I will just go here. I will just go here. It's a hedge. We shouldn't lose too many points. And hopefully it just happens to be nearby there anyway. I mean, there's a lot of small place names in Netherlands. Pretty densely populated country, so hopefully it's decent. We'll see. Okay, he gets the 5k? I mean, I guess there were a lot of place names, but still, that's pretty ridiculous, bro. And we're not too far, so we're still above 5,000 health. Okay, next one here. 3.5 times damage in Peru. We could lose here. What's the vibe more like? Might be a southern vibe. 2023. It's a bit of a painful round. I'm gonna go south. I think I slightly prefer south here, but could be north as well, easily actually. Or maybe it's just middle, because we're following along a river. I feel like you kind of see that often, like around this area or something like that. Yeah. As I've pretty much alluded to, this can be anywhere. Like, and Peru's not a strong suit for me like it is for RC or something. Yeah, it was more middle there. It's not knockout damage though. We are absolutely fine. 2.2k. So, yeah, just a really nice guess from Fungus there as well, I must say. Quadruple damage here in Indonesia. I really hope that's not a carpet button. I really hope. Vibes wise, Central Java, I would say. This is how it feels to me. Yeah, I'm gonna go Central Western Java. I feel like it's a good guess if he doesn't know where it is. If he does, help me. I'm dead. But yeah, I assume it's not a place name. I really hope. It's also very faded, so surely not. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. It is Western Java there. And here's Eastern, which is a fair, and it's going to be knockout damage. GG's to Fungus there. Whew, we actually take it. 3-2. You know, respectable. And let's have a final chat to Fungus there. Yo, GG, man.
That's really tilting. It said Garut on the thing. I forgot where Garut was.
Dude, how much do you reckon has slipped, has left your mind of the Cubby Button since the World Cup ended or something?
Sorry?
Was it a Cubby Button, or was it just a city name?
Well, it's a city / Cubby Pond. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So Fungus, that was a good series. Well played. Well done on beating me. Any final thoughts before we say goodbye to the viewers today?
Oh, that was a crazy match. It would have been fun to play in the World Cup, but maybe next time.
Indeed. Hopefully next time we meet each other. If I can actually manage to qualify, the Aussies are getting pretty good, so we'll see.
Ooh, okay. We'll see. Maybe in a team cup. We'll see.
That would be pretty sick. I hope they do that. But yeah, Fungus, absolutely well played, my friend. And yeah, we'll see you guys in another video soon, and we'll see Fungus hopefully for a video soon. In fact, you will. We filmed another one. So yeah, peace, guys. Catch up.
See you guys.